Terence Crawford blames Bob Arum for not having pay-per-view success, and also he wants Keith Thurman as well. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So Terence Crawford, recently came out after the Sean Porter fight that he was fed up with Bob Arum for not making these big fights happen. And I'm glad that Terence Crawford left Top Rank. I would have left Top Rank a long time ago when Bob Arum says, I lost so much money on Terence Crawford, I could build a mansion from Beverly Hills from scratch. And Terence Crawford exposes Bob Arum, says that I tried to do everything with Bob. He failed to give me these big fights, so I'm taking my talent somewhere else. And we seen the history of Bob Arum. When Bob Arum clearly lied, said he tried to make a fight between 8 division champion, Hall of Famer, superstar boxer Manny Pacquiao. And Bob Arum also stated that he wanted to get the money from Abu Dhabi and stuff like that and come up with $50 million, which Terence Crawford was willing to take an 80-20 split, which Terence Crawford was going to get $10 million and Pacquiao was going to get $40 million and also include extra on the back end. But with that being said, I'm glad that Terence Crawford has left Top Rank. I'm glad that he's being advised by MTK Global. I think that Terence Crawford is going to do big, tremendous numbers. I don't know about big numbers, but he's going to do way better numbers with MTK Global, because I think Terence Crawford is a star. His talent makes him a superstar, and with his boxing ability and all this other stuff, anybody that has Terence Crawford in their stable, I'm going to say it like this, can get Terence Crawford to superstar status. I still say to this day, if Terence Crawford would have signed with the PBC, Terence Crawford would have probably been a huge star. Just like Errol Spence Jr., he probably would be doing 300,000 pay-per-view buys and stuff like that. And then Errol Spence Jr., if it came to that fight, it would have been easy to make because they were both been on PBC side with this bull crap with the side of the streets and all this other stuff. I'm glad to see Terence Crawford move on with his talents. I'm glad that he's finding him a better place. I'm glad that he wants to fight these guys. Terence Crawford still in his mind thinks that Keith Thurman is still a man, but in my opinion, I don't think that Keith Thurman is still the man. I think Keith Thurman is basically a target practice at this point if he steps in the ring. I think Terence Crawford sideswiped Keith Thurman. And also, I think Terence Crawford is going to get this Errol Spence Jr. fight. We've seen Mauricio Sulaiman. He's going to go to the WBO to see what can we do to push for this fight. I'm glad to see Terence Crawford realize that he's not doing good numbers with Top Rank as well. Like I said before, also guys, it's lack of promotion. It's all about how you promote your fighter. We've seen Clarissa Shields with Salito Promotion. He actually was a boxer, and the way he promotes Clarissa Shields, he's doing everything right. But a lot of people is not a big fan on female boxing. But the way he's promoting Clarissa Shields, everybody knows she's the GOAT. Diehard boxing fans know she's the GOAT. Even though Clarissa Shields can't get these fights just like Terence Crawford can get these fights. But I truly believe that Terence Crawford is going to get these big fights. I'm glad, like I said before, I'm glad he left Top Rank. I'm glad he's taking his talent somewhere else. And I want to see Terence Crawford fight Errol Spence Jr. Like I said before, I think Terence Crawford has all the tools to beat Errol Spence Jr. And I think Errol Spence Jr. has all the tools to beat Terence Crawford. This is what makes for a 50-50 fight in my opinion. But since Errol does have 2 belts, I'm going to make it fair. Errol does have 2 belts. He did do more than what Terence Crawford did at the welterweight division. 60-40 is reasonable. But with that being said, Bob Arum is a failure. He didn't promote Terence Crawford the right way. So that's why Terence Crawford leaves. Terence Crawford was not impressed with the pay-per-view numbers. And also, Terence Crawford is making his move on Keith Thurman next. With that being said, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.